What's up guys, I'm BTC. Hero number 30 is right around the corner. What's it gonna be? Tank, healer, or DPS? And when is that first teaser gonna drop? Whenever we approach the release of a new character, there's always the parade of the possibles. Pretty much every single character that has ever appeared in a comic, in an animation, or in even the smallest form in one of the maps is dragged out, and it's believed, oh, could this be the new character? I've said this many times in the past, I don't really care who the character is, I'm more concerned about what the character can do. The last two characters we got, Ash and Hammond, did absolutely nothing to alter the state of the game. And the one before that completely changed it. Brigitte brought in, with her AoE healing, created the new GOATS comp, which has been dominant ever since. We know from interviews with Jeff Kaplan and the other devs that Blizzard is working on 5, 6, or possibly more heroes at this point, and that the latest one is already done. In fact, we're going to get a new teaser for it within the next week or so. I'll give the exact dates on when I think that's going to happen in just a minute here. But what is the next character going to be? Because right now we're stuck in a rut where it's pretty much just GOATS comp all the time. I'm not really a big fan of adding characters specifically to change the meta, but in this case with GOATS comp, how it's so unbelievably dominant, even after nerf after nerf after nerf, it's still the best. I think something else does need to be done. Now the problem is, if they add a new healer or a tank, isn't that going to possibly just make the situation worse? Because after all, GOATS comp is 3 tanks and 3 healers, and if you're adding more of that stuff, it just adds more possible synergies, more possible combos to make GOATS even better. So if they add one of those, I think there needs to be some other utility or effect that's going to kind of break away from that 3-3 comp. Of course, they could always just add Ares or Brute, and those two characters would shut down GOATS comp quick, fast, and in a hurry, but hey, it would probably take a little while before that happened. Anyways, let's talk about when that new teaser is going to be coming out, because it's going to be a lot sooner than you might think. The first thing to know is that the announcement dates for the heroes is a lot sooner than the actual release date. This is because Blizzard announces it, they put it on the PTR, they do some testing, and then several weeks later the character is fully released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. So for the announcement dates, that's what we're looking for, because the teasers start about a week before the official announcement date. At the time of this recording, it's Wednesday, February 20th. I think there's a really good chance that tomorrow, the 21st, we're going to get our first teaser. Now, they might do what they've done in the past, which is just put the teaser up on Twitter, or they could try to work it into the Overwatch League broadcast, because they are trying to hype up the Overwatch League and have that be a much bigger, more important thing. So they might start putting these teasers and other announcements during the broadcast to try to get people to tune in. So that's a possibility, but I think it's probably just going to be on Twitter like it has been before. So if that's the case, we will get another teaser probably on Saturday, and then a third teaser on Monday, and then finally we would get the full announcement of the character on Wednesday the 27th, and then it gets put onto the PTR. Alternatively, if they don't start the teasers tomorrow, I think there's a good chance that it might happen on Friday with another teaser on Sunday, and then Tuesday, and then the hero is fully announced and put on the PTR on Thursday. I'm not really sure if they would like to do that though, because remember how I said they could include the teaser during the Overwatch League broadcast? I think that's fine if it's just a teaser, but if they make the full announcement of a character during the Overwatch League broadcast, that means that thousands and thousands of their viewership is just going to immediately leave the live stream, go to the PTR, and start playing the new character. So they would end up hurting their own viewership during the live stream by announcing the character and putting it on the PTR right then. Unless they do something where they say, hey, this is the new character, and it's going to be on the PTR later on today or tomorrow, and they make everybody wait, in which case you can't, switch away from the broadcast, because there would be no point, because it's not going to be on there. But I think if they do that, they're just going to make a lot of people angry. But my best guess is that the 27th, 28th is when the new character will be playable on the PTR. As for the who and the what it's going to be, I'm really not sure. There have been some hints on the new Paris map indicating that it might be an Omnic, but it's still kind of up in the air. Now, if they do add a tank though, I hope that it's an actual tank, like a character that focuses on defense and damage mitigation, as opposed to what they currently have with Roadhog and Hammond and Diva, where it's effectively a DPS with just a lot of health. So who do you think the new hero is going to be, and what role will the character have? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, come hang out in my Discord server and my Twitch live stream. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see what kind of cool VIP rewards you can get, check the links down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.